Welcome back, boys and girls, to another Gaming on the Brain playthrough. Today we're finally revisiting.
You've wanted to
Midway.
play Space,
I know.
yeah,
we're finally doing another Midway game, and it's one of our favourites. Smash TV, absolutely amazing game.
Yeah, growing up with this
Received
game.
many great ports as well for the home system.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
The SNES probably been the best one.
Mega Drive was fine as well, and a few of the computer ports was an NES version as well. This is a spiritual sequel, well, successor to Robotron 2084, which obviously is a very early Eugene Jarvis classic, you know, and when this game came out, it was like, because I loved The Running Man at the time, you know, I would say the film, and you knew, even though it's not exactly the same, it's clearly inspired by the classic Schwarzenegger film, like, so.
Absolutely.
Can't wait to get this one. Bosses and that, amazing boss fights and all, puzzle bosses really, innit, because if you didn't know to pick up the special weapons, you're going to be playing it forever. Like,
that's it. You need them, don't you? Your little pea shooter.
You can't do nothing like that. But again, as well, do you not think this game also feels like it's related to Knock?
Yeah,
I mean, again, the same development crew and that, you know, but the level of violence and the just the feel of it, you know, and the bosses as well. Feels like the Knock final boss, like Mr. Big, so which we did a while back, didn't we? So
we did. It was very tricky at the end because I didn't know how to kill him.
We weren't sure what to do at the time. We worked out about half an hour. They have to jump up to hit him in the head, so that was fun.
Go back and watch that one. It's fun.
Yeah, we'll be doing Total Carnage at some point as well, so we'll get to that one, the sequel, the actual official sequel to this classic. And here we go.
Let's do it. I think it's about an hour long, if I remember rightly off the top of my head. I've only ever finished this once with Bellaby's Amusements.
I never finished it in an actual arcade, but this would have been expensive, this to play through, like,
we did, because obviously we just kept pressing the coin button on the back of the door.
Did Reg let you, did he?
Well, it was Bella's, wasn't it? So it was Mark, so he was allowed to do what he wanted.
But this, I mean, we mentioned conversions there. I mean, the Mega Drive and Super Nintendo, absolutely fantastic conversions. 1992, I think it were. So, I mean, a couple of years after the arcade game, but very, very relevant still. They did really well at the time, and I remember them doing massively well. Definitely one for the NES and all the popular.
We're going to really go right here.
Yeah, do you want to? Yeah. All the home computer systems at the time, you know, as well. So, Spectrum, Commodore, Amiga, C64, Amstrad, etc.
I think the best home version for me though was probably the SNES, because it had 4 buttons, so you had four directions.
The Mega Drive had to change the control scheme a bit, because it came out before the 6-button pad as well.
Didn't you?
The lock direction, that's it. I remember them making a bit of fuss of that.
But it was a really good version though. That hampered it with the 3 button, you know.
I believe there was a Master System version as well, so I wonder how they did the button layout on the NES and Master System. Always saying that.
It was the same as the Mega Drive, so the direction you ran in, you shot, and if you held the button, you lock it off.
Yeah. Now, do you know, I had a story book to this. I had the Smash TV novel. I sold it a while back. I dug it out the loft, you know. Went for £1. Oh, there's a key. Got a key, mate, alright. So, if you're watching, you'll notice that I've just made a point of saying,
key.
There you go. We just made a point of mentioning the keys.
Down.
So we'll go down, mate. We're trying to enter the Pleasure Dome, which is a fabled area. A little bit of trivia: Smash TV was the Pleasure Domes didn't actually exist at all until people started fussing on that they needed that key, right? That they needed the Pleasure Domes because people kept for 4 and 3 rooms. They needed people to put the Pleasure Domes back in. Well, to put them in, because everyone was asking about them, so that's how it became a thing. Like,
and we are playing version 8 of the game, so
we're 50% there. Okay, are we?
No, 4 we've got.
That's what I mean. We're just about anyway.
I don't know if you're familiar with how percentages work.
40%.
You dumbass. Oh, we can only go one.
Sometimes you only get one opening up as well, don't you?
Well, we went down, so I think there was 3 rooms in a row. Down the bottom, because you said it was free. I'm assuming maybe third.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't think we have to even worry about the secret rooms until the last level. I'm pretty sure that's only the last level, so we'll
it's just random where you get the keys.
I would say so, yeah. But I do know, when I read this walkthrough, it mentioned that the keys are more common in that area to find them.
Right.
But obviously, like I say, we're nearly 50% there already with what we need, so we're not even halfway through the first level, I think.
I don't know if you noticed, but my score is immense. This is definitely a score attack game. It's a fun game. I remember it does get a bit annoying by the end. And frantic, yeah. But it's one, you have to see it through.
I think it'd be only really annoying if we actually paid to play, so I'm not too bothered, like, I don't mind.
It's definitely better than 2-player.
Oh, of course. But imagine it's in a 4-player. If you had a 4-player set that, you know what I mean? Imagine that.
It was total carnage, not only 2-player.
2-player as well, mate. Still 2-player, yeah.
Missed the trick there, didn't it? Oh, there's my eyeball. Maybe a bit late now if you've already been disturbed by the level of violence, but yeah, it's a bit of a gore fest, so if you don't like that, turn away. You can still listen to the audio.
Do you know what it is? I mean, it's done in such a way that it's just a big comedy, you know what I mean? Even not, which way you can make out the characters more, you know? It's just in this day and age where you feel that we've got to give people trigger warnings, which is to, you know, in case anyone's upset or offended by
my warning was
the eyeballs getting shot in the air when you land on a landmine, yeah. Which looks great, like.
How many continues you had? You only allowed 3.
3 what?
Continues. You are. I can have infinite.
Wait, I'm away. I've done that.
Game over already. Tank trouble. Oh no.
No, not yet. Not yet. No. This is something I loved as well. It's the bosses of the game. I mean, being blown away by these in the actual arcade themselves. I mean, it just like, I'd say nothing like it at the time, you know. Bear in mind I hadn't even got to the end of Knock, so I didn't know what would be at it to the end. So that's disturbing. That actually, Mr. Big, like, quite freaky looking. Because I'm sure that's done with digitised graphics, you know.
Well, yeah,
he looks like a puppet. It looks like a rubber puppet on a Dalek.
Yeah.
It's kind of like weird looking, especially when his glasses come off and that, you know. He's firing tongues at you and that.
His neck freaked me out.
His neck, he's weird, like 12
pieces.
Jelly neck, aye. He's constantly grinning and that.
Aye.
Somebody somewhere definitely still has that model, I hope. I hope it does.
I've got to. No keys popping up. Oh, here he is.
There's the man.
Mutoid Man.
I'd buy that for $1.
Now, the novel, the storybook really made a big meal of this this fight. It was kind of gruesome and all. I mean, they were talking about like bits of masonry falling on his head and was cracking his skull open and that. I was near even was even firing that.
Oh, gold one. They're the best.
Well, I got them twice or something.
Pop a strip the crap out of him, the gold one. It's like a mortar, isn't it?
Aye.
It's classic.
Oh yeah, something for you, mate. You might as well grab it.
Got him.
I'm firing anyway. I just am.
It just bounces off.
Oh, there's something.
There's an arm off. Oh, gold one, Glenn. I will try and attract him to me, but he doesn't like us. Obviously, too.
Teamwork, man. Specialist don't last long.
Oh, hello. Tell you what, we're doing alright. Taming the beast.
Oh.
It's like he can't turn his neck far enough to hit me. Oh.
Oh, splat.
Oh,
kick. Oh, get away, you fuck cunt. Go Mark 1.
I can't get it. Damn. Hopefully
he knew what he was doing there.
I did this shit back. Mini Mutoid Man.
10 seconds.
So, in theory, his body blew up, his head just happened to fly in there and land on there, but still alive.
No, he had a second head inside of his body.
Ah, do you reckon?
Yeah, totally. Well, I can run
That's
around,
just
but I can't shoot.
So he had a head within, it's like the Poughkeepsie tips.
Came out of his ass. Oh, I killed him. His head fell off.
Blew up.
His second head fell off. Oh, why not?
Kick 9 in case another. Does that kill you? No. Oh, it does?
Yep, killed you. Well, let's get out of here. Still on 4 keys.
It's World 1, go on. That's not bad though, 4 keys, which is the first level.
Not bad, eh?
And we couldn't even get that one, he wouldn't let us out. Fat bastard.
What do you want to do with all your toasters?
Sell them on eBay for £10 each.
And all your VCRs. Good luck finding some videotapes to play on them. You like to go to see them car boot.
Yeah, VCRs
That's
be worth.
what we're talking about. Cash.
I reckon a video like a VCR be worth quite a bit now though. People buying, aye. There was some
CRT
shoots and
tellies,
market. Aye. But you've got to remember there's a market for really expensive VHS tapes.
Yeah.
Like for Disney stuff and the Black Label stuff, you know, or Black Diamond it's called. So there'll be desire for VHS players.
Yeah.
But I haven't got one, so
I've probably got one in the loft.
I'm going to have a look at the prices later, actually. I've got a couple of VHS tapes, like I've got Rambo and that. Cobra. Still got Cobra. Actually, no, I sold Cobra. Got a tenner for it.
Did you?
I sold Cobra a couple of years back for a tenner for it.
VHS Cobra?
Yeah. On like the original label, so it's not like a budget one.
Ah, okay.
I think I got for like £1 from the second hand shop right in the corner.
Huh.
Where I used to work. And, I saw Cobra, classic. Love that film, man.
He's Dizzy Metal off Crackdown.
Aye, it is, aye. Or the Mega Mirror.
Aye.
3-2 on the Mega Drive.
I think I've used about 3 credits so far. I'm not doing too bad, like, to get this far.
I think I've used about 33.
Oh, yeah, man.
How'd that disappear? Oh, it wasn't mine, it was an instant.
Yeah, it's fine, mine.
Forget what it's been long.
We'll have to do a head-to-head on Robotron, Glenn, for like score battles.
We'll have to watch some of the.
Yeah. Down.
Down, right.
Go down.
Do you see the cash rooms?
Yeah. That's what I'm kind of aiming for.
I
thought if anything, the keys might be in them. You know?
I would have thought so. Like, I will just keep doing that.
Okay. Got 5 now.
50% there now, for definite.
They hit it underneath the mezzanine floor. I still found it with my keen eye.
You stole my circly thing.
There's
like, what a present at least. Robotron's class, so.
Oh, it's really good.
No, do you know what it is? I'm a proper defender. I'm not too bad at Robotron, and I'm bad at. Can't play defender at all.
You haven't played Resogun yet, have you?
No, I know
that's basically a modern day defender. It's absolutely amazing. I did there's a video on the channel, a playthrough of the easy mode, like the novice mode. It's the only one I can finish. It's the only one I've put up. But it's 2-player. It's on the list to do a 2-player playthrough.
We'll have to put it. We'll have to do it, mate.
Honestly, mate, it's an absolute spectacle and a beautiful game to play.
It's been a few years now, hasn't it?
It's about probably 6-7 years, maybe something like that. Came out in the PS4 era. Really good game though, but honestly, I could play that for hours. I have played it for hours. I can get quite far on the the normal difficulty, but I just can't finish it.
Did you? I thought it was a bit earlier than the PS4 actually.
No, it came out on PS4, but it also came out on PS3, but as a port from the PS4 version. You know.
Yeah. Upgraded though.
Downgraded on the PS3. It was 30 frames a second instead of 60. I've got it. It's on the PlayStation account, so we can play it. Might play it tonight, actually.
Get some training in.
Maybe might one more too soon. These are far too quick for their own good, these little shits. Shield.
Well, I was looking at Total Carnage now the other day, and I'd never ever seen what the game had the game all the way through. I just didn't.
I've only played it for like 10-15 minutes, and I was like, that's good.
Yeah, it's like, it's a bit. Well, we have to do it at what point we'll do this.
Yeah.
And it's exactly the same, really. Being a scrolling game now, you know, more like Commando or something. But it's a bit disappointing in the boss front, just because there seems to be only like 2 bosses.
Right.
There's Mr. Butane or something. He was the first one. He's like a big green. Orcus man. He's called Orcus. That's it. He's like a big green sort of like Mutoid Man type thing. And then you've got the main boss, General Akabubi or something. So that's it.
Seen the boss. I've seen the main boss.
He's got 6 different stages to kill him, and that's like, you know, overkill but epic. But it's like, well, I'd soon have had like 4 different bosses as opposed to just 2. So it looks like I watched
Turtles
this might be it.
Key level.
Don't think it is actually. It's Turtles something else. Turtle.
There's the one where you fight loads of blister shrapnels, and that's called Turtles something.
That might be the one. But it said we should find it. Like,
Well, we've got 5. I'd really like to get the secret room. Like, I've never seen it. I mean, I know it's just a room.
well,
But still.
I think it's this game that started the whole business off, really, because obviously like I've just said earlier, the people were fussing on because the secret rooms didn't exist in the early revisions and the early versions, and so like the guys who made it relented and decided to put this secret area in, and ever since then you've got the Mortal Kombat and that where you've got a secret character, like Reptile.
You don't see this too often, though, do you? Where they revise the board and bring out like another version, especially to like appease a fan. I mean, I know like Open Mortal Kombat, but again,
it's midway. It's midway in Atari do it. Midway footage with Primal Rage and that, had changes to the system, and there's even rumours that the Primal Rage revision, rumours mind, that has the Necro-San's the final boss of Primal Rage 2.
Yeah.
The cool looking skeleton dragon, actually. Well, there's rumours that there is a revision that he's in there, but no one's ever found it. But there is a Japanese version of Primal Rage 1 that does change a lot with the system, like the combat system and that,
right,
due to like fan feedback and backlash, So those two companies, Midway and Atari, seem to have always followed suit with revisions and that.
I like it though.
It's great. It's especially when it's an arcade game as well. But you appeal and you listen to the fans,
Yeah.
And criticism, which is great. So just like people in this day and age now, people get upset at criticism and that.
It just shows a level of support that wasn't out there with like a lot of the other arcade.
Well, that's the other thing as well. You can't just games in the 90s and the 80s, like you can't just like you can't just put a patch on. You've got to have a whole board revision. I mean, one of the most infamous ones, one of your early favourites, Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
I think it was was it Jago? There was one of the characters had a game breaking infinite combo.
Yeah.
So they actually replaced all the boards. Obviously, if you wanted to, to fix this bug, I mean, that would have cost a pretty penny, like.
Oh God, absolutely.
But they did it, Again, Midway involvement.
Aye, yeah.
I think Kill Instinct looks great and all.
Oh, it does.
Both arcade games fantastically.
Both of them done really well on the game.
Yeah.
If you want to try and visit, I mean, I'm not very good at Killer Instinct, like, but I'd give it a head-to-head or a playthrough or whatever.
Yeah, might have to go for it. Killer Instinct just gets by, because it doesn't have throws, so obviously that's seen as like a bread and butter move for a lot of people, having throws in your fighting game. Killer Instinct managed to get away with, with it, obviously because it's so combo centric, and that's its big sort of. It is a gimmick. It is a bit of a gimmick. I mean, it's a noisy game as well, a very noisy game. But it's a gimmick that absolutely works in the arcade. Where it had a competent SNES and Game Boy port, no?
What a theme tune and all at the start.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Actually on my Spotify playlist. Don't tell anyone. I'm not that sad, I promise.
I think the music's great on Killer Instinct.
It is really good. I remember having the SNES version to see the audio soundtrack.
Aye.
It's class.
Killer Cuts.
Yeah, Killer Cuts, that was it.
I sold one of them. I still have the disc. It might have been your old disc. I don't know. I sold it about 10 years ago.
It was Mark Dongan that had it.
It might have been his.
Of him and copying it. It was brilliant. Oh, I'm in a bit of a pickle.
A pickle.
A pickle.
There are no few people in some of them, don't there? One in particular.
The less said about that, the better.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any more keys. Still on 5.
Way too much. We've got plenty. I think we've got
only about
plenty
half
of time.
I think.
Well, we've got Scarface. Scarface boss at this level. It's not a gigantic Alphatino head, thank fuck. What?
It looks like Sinistar.
It does. No, well, that's maybe. Isn't Sinistar Midway? It is.
Yeah.
So it's probably there'll be a deliberate.
Sinistar, yeah. Or is Sinistar somehow? Chunks galore.
10 seconds.
Bang. Okay,
Key. I got that nice. 6 keys.
6 keys. I like to think you get some sort of notification when you hit 10. So it might say, look, you've got 10 keys.
Maybe,
and then the rooms light up or something, you know, like they're highlighted on the actual map. So it's straight there. I don't know, no, but you've got to think about those. You said it was such a big deal that they're probably literally given those rooms away at this point. They're like telling you, look, it exists now, this is where it is. But midway though, you remember this, I mean, not so much in Mortal Kombat 1, but you remember in Mortal Kombat 2, there was the Ermac rumour.
Yes.
I mean, Ermac didn't exist, you know, but it wasn't a deliberate way of winding the fans up. I mean, it stands for Ermac, so it was part of the system, you know, it was a system error. And then because everybody thought Ermac was a real person, AGM magazine put out a really cool April Fool's joke on it, where they coloured one of the ninjas red, you know, and that was great. And I mean, I love it because now you have Ermac, and Ermac's actually like fully fleshed out, you know, a full character who even got into the what was the second film called? Was it Armageddon?
Yes.
Aye, got into the second Mortal Kombat film as well, so quite cool, like.
Stepped on a landmine.
At least it was quick.
It was very quick. You've got prize. Oh,
But he did now. But go back to what I said as well at the start. I mean, The Running Man, which incidentally is getting a remake, which sounds to be very close to the book. Definitely can't wait to give this a shot, like, because as much as I absolutely love the film, I did read the Stephen King, Richard Bachman book some years after. And,
I've never read it. I've never read it.
It's probably better. Very brutal.
Oh, I got it. Just
Got a key?
got it.
I can see.
It was about to disappear.
It's not about a game show this time. They're actually they're released into sort of the world.
Yeah.
You've got to send a VHT.
It's the idea, isn't it? To say normal.
Yeah, every day to let them know where you are, so they come and get you. Come and try and kill you. Everybody's out for your blood, including the civilians. You can't trust anybody, so the coppers will try and off you. You might have a random old lady with a walking stick trying to beat you to death, and that, you know, and you're allowed to kill them. That wouldn't have worked in an Arnie film, you know. I mean, having Arnie like beating random civilians to death. Even trying to kill them.
That jackpot film I was telling you about, the new one which you haven't seen, it's a little bit like that.
Is it? Oh,
you win the jackpot. And you've got until sunset for people to find you and kill you.
They think that's the Running Man. I think the Running Man is the story.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I think you can hurt these outside on this guy, mind.
Yeah,
it looks like we are.
No, you destroy his outer shell and then you kill him like the inside as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where you hit him, you destroy the outer shell first.
One of his eyes is already fucked.
Yeah. It's got pink eye.
Got no eyes. There's something there. So, but I mean, the original Running Man film was just amazing. Something I've never seen before as well. I'd never seen like the old Battle Royale film at that time, so I didn't know.
There was two of them, wasn't there?
Yeah, I mean, it's originally, is it a Japanese film or Korean film?
Yeah, it's one of the two. I think
it's Japanese, alright.
Sure.
Apparently a classic. I haven't watched the original, I've watched remakes though. But Running Man, I mean, done as a game show, and then obviously when this came out 3 years later, and it's like, I know what you've been looking at, you know.
Yeah, it's clear inspiration.
Do you know what it is? I think a Smash TV film will work. Like I said, the book, I mean, the book was just written by one of the guys at Singapore.
I would be surprised if Rock picks it. Oh, he's done Rampage.
Oh, he'd be great. I mean, what do and actually set in the arena and have to fight.
Yeah, aye. Him and Jason Statham.
Oh, aye.
He's not giving me any weapons to play with. I'm going to shoot him with me.
We look like we're killing him quicker than that.
This is his last stage, I believe. Give us some weapons.
Well, the final boss so on Total Carnage, he's just what's overkill like by times 10. Honestly, he's got about 5 or 6 different versions. He's actually got about 2 completely different forms, as in you fight him as like a man, like a human-sized bloke on like a big sort of. Well, another game that's similar, you know, reminds of what's the Aerosmith game? The shooter, which is a game by Midway. Generation X?
Is
that it?
Something like that.
I mean, I know it's a shooter, like an actual gun shooter, like Op Wolf, but it's the bosses, mate. They've got the exact same break apart, you know, where you fight like a character and you literally have to take them apart piece by piece, and they take like a good 5 minutes to knock as well. But the final boss in Total Carnage looks like he's on about 15 minutes.
It's a bit too.
I mean, no change of scenery for that at the time, and you're doing the same guy over and over again.
That's it.
It's going to be a bit of a slog. Is he dead though? He is.
How many keys? 7, I think.
Yeah, you just got one, didn't you?
Aye. Let's go.
So we're halfway through now.
No, it's more than halfway, isn't it?
4 levels.
Oh, it's 4.
4, like, yeah. So Cobra Head or Cobra Death, depending on who you talk to, who's the next boss.
Aye,
I don't like the next boss much, it's kind of crap.
Yeah.
I love the last boss. I think he's a cool idea, but it still is just. They should have done something different. To me, it's like, wait, it's another Mutoid Man, really. Aye. The idea, I like. They maybe should have just not had Mutoid Man as the first boss and did something else, and that's your final boss, because he's like, oh, no.
Vacation bonus. Looks like you're going a lot. You've been hogging everything in this one. I've been killing the enemies, you've been nicking all the crap. Oh, you won one.
That's the name of the game. I'd buy that for $1.
This is like the Amazon one, isn't it?
Aye.
Yeah.
That was another good thing as well. I mean, you've got 4 total worlds, because you can call them worlds, and every world it produces a completely new. It's like a violent version of Christmas Players.
I was just thinking that. Instead of diamonds, we'll have to keys.
The crystal.
Crystals, sorry.
It's just everything.
The title.
Me and me 50% and me and your crystals. Of course, there's snakes.
Before I've made it there, I got trampled by a mini tank. Right, suggest go down
do you
again.
want to go? Right, do you want to go that X?
Go down, because we're going for the cash room, aren't we?
Oh, right, down there isn't.
No turtles allowed?
I still don't think this is the one.
It likes turtles, doesn't it?
I don't know what the turtles are. It's an enemy, apparently, but it must be like a little robot thing. It's sort of
it might that little robot thing that we're talking, same as like
them there.
There's a metal.
Aye, possibly aye. I like how the thugs are now like a half snake as well.
Aye.
They're more like I never picked up on that before. Like I said, I mean, I've actually had more playtime with some of the home versions and like the computer versions, and they don't give you as much.
Right,
not all the enemy types are there. Like, yeah, it's as expected, pretty much.
I think it's like probably just a 4 meg cartridge or something, you know, for what it is, the release.
Aye.
Oh, shield. Yeah, indeed. Right, so I think this is the prize room, wasn't it? Yeah, it is. Aye.
Turtle chunks needed. I think this is it, mate.
Aye.
I think this has definitely got
big prizes.
That sounds. There we go.
There we go.
Mark, do you think we're going to keys?
Oh no, I just stepped on the landmine.
I get quick, alright.
Yeah, we've definitely got enough now.
That's what's one of the rooms. That's what it was trying to tell us, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If you need keys.
Oh well, I mean, I think we would have done it anyway. We had 7.
We definitely getting enough there. Definitely
we've got about 50 now.
Right, champion.
Well, maybe 20. So now we just need to find the room, don't we?
Right, that shouldn't be too hard, because I've got something here that's. It's definitely on the last level, because I remember saying now you have to move down and then when you take the downward, you fight the last boss. So we end up in a room where we have to go down. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you look for where the boss is, surely if we get to the room that's directly above that, that's your way to the pleasure dome.
Okay.
I think. If you said take the next exit down, you go into the Evil MC's room. That's what it's called, Evil MC.
Right. Yeah, so we're aiming for the room above him.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's what we'll do then.
10 seconds. Contestant.
I'm not telling you what the prize is. I spoil it.
It'll just be prizes. Or lots of money.
No, not exactly.
Is it new auto reveals?
Lots of mines.
Aye, that'll be funny. Here's your prize, instant death.
Yeah. Just the whole screen's chocker. It's just
I know, it give you the impression we were fighting the boss.
I know. It's just obviously with the whole snake theme, I suppose a lot of the rooms have got Cobra in the title.
And the music changed, and it had the word boss in it.
Cobra boss side.
Dynamite Cobra boss.
I remember seeing some of them names on, I think it was a Spectrum walkthrough of all things, in a magazine, and I was like, oh, is that the boss? Is this the boss? No, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can't stop them from spewing the snakes, can you?
stop the what?
You can't kill them, the ones spewing the snakes. They're not flashing when they hit them, so you
Don't think
need to
so.
kill them. Oh, bazooka time. Is that it? Nope. Oh, smart bomb. I'll try and get that on my way down. Come on. Oh, it just disappeared. Ooh, add a shield.
Oh, I didn't even see someone. I was snuck under a tree.
Oh, what? How do you get us there?
Second, contestant 2.
Ugh.
Contestant 1.
Yeah, Brendan.
Well, just keep coming. Oh, I got a fabulous riding mower.
I'll use it again to work.
Hi.
I know one. Forget myself somehow. Right.
Oh.
Total carnage, yeah. That was something else as well. This revision, they've changed some of the names of the rooms apparently to reflect Total Carnage.
That makes sense.
The Total Carnage game came out just a few months after the last revision, I think. Right. So they were clearly right in the middle of making it, you know. So,
little teaser here and there, little Easter egg.
Yeah.
I will have to play through it. I know it's not considered to be a.
Yeah, the thing is, it looks more than playable enough and everything. I said it's just it never did do as well. It didn't have as many conversions.
No, that's right. I can't think of. I think Amiga and that got it, didn't it? But
I don't think it did, mate. Oh, wait there.
console didn't.
CD32 might have. The SNES definitely got one.
It?
And the Atari Jaguar of all things.
Right.
Released by Telegames, I think. So it was like. I think Telegames got a hold of all unfinished games, you know.
I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
Because, I mean, Double Dragon 5 is one example. The Jaguar version, it's a prototype, it's clearly a beta. It's clearly unfinished. I mean, the SNES version, the Mega Drive, got the full game and there's too much content chopped out of the Jag version. I mean, like, just stuff that makes it clearly feel like a prototype.
Which doesn't make sense either, because the Jag carts, I think, were bigger in size than the Mega Drive and SNES cards. Like
What happened there is, I think, it's been an unfinished game and they've been sold it on the cheap, so they've made back what they could. There's a playable game there, it's just clearly unfinished, like, which I think went for quite a few. If you've seen telegames on the label of a Jaguar game, you almost knew you were getting shite, to be honest. Like,
crap.
I mean, I know the Jag doesn't have the best
Lineup.
it's not got the best reputation. But you know, you've seen stuff like that. I mean, it's one of the most popular homebrew consoles now, isn't it? I mean, people constantly develop for the Jaguar, so I don't hear it. I think I had one for a little while.
I have no feelings towards it. I've never.
No, it's a console that interests me because I love jank consoles. So it's just always interesting to see what people could try and get away with, you know. Same with the 3DO and like the CD32 as well.
Well, I've had a 3DO,
CDI.
CD32, and
CDI,
a CDI, yeah.
I think the 3DO, you know.
Fond memories.
You what?
I've quite fond memories of all.
Well, the tennis game. Oh, yeah, they've been Inca.
Our match has been saved to memory.
Yeah.
So in my brain now.
Match has been saved to memory.
7th guest was amazing.
Well, it was just an unusual.
Was even better.
You know? But the 3DO, man, I would have said the 3DO was genuinely a good console. Got some great stuff.
It was Street Fighter 2 and Road Rash.
And Street Fighter and Road Rash, Samurai Showdown, all really, really good conversion. Obviously, at that time as well, Super Turbo, because it was Super Turbo, that was the only console you had a proper neat arcade perfect version on. It never came out for anything else at that time. And Super Turbo being near arcade perfect. It was issue with backgrounds and that, but I mean, Christ, you weren't going to pay about £1,000 for a PCB, you know, and a Super Gun set up or cabinet, which you would have paid more for when you could have had at the time, fairly cheap game for an expensive console, because that was an expensive console, man.
Oh god,
not Neo Geo expensive, but expensive.
It's like £700 or something.
That's it, dollars I think at the time, but over you would still probably paid about 500 quid, I think. It's clear, I mean, but now the games are expensive as well. If you're buying sealed games, like, you know, it's a collectible console.
I had one, if you remember, the Gold Star one.
I can't remember you having it.
It's like a dusty orangey brown.
I couldn't remember when you had the 3DO. I remember you had the CDI. Definitely, because I remember the games.
I thought I sold it to you to get rid of.
What?
I thought I sold it to you as part of my collection when I.
But the CDI?
The 3DO?
Oh, definitely not. I bought a 3DO myself.
I remember you had
7 years ago for I kept for 3 or 4 months.
Right.
Just to play some dodgy fighting games that I wanted to experience Shadow War of Succession, possibly the worst fighting game ever made, which we do need to check out one day just to see how someone tried to get away with that. Again, unfinished software though, like the thing with the Jaguar. I mean, it's a lot of it's just to do with very loose sort of licensing deals, I think, and you know, like Mega Drive and SNES, you'll get the seal of approval and that on.
Yeah.
No such joy with the Jaguar.
You didn't have the same quality control, did you?
Same quality, aye, you know, never like that. I tell you what, I did have though on the 3DO, I had a really good first-person shooter called Immersionary. I bought this game because I liked the look of it and it was fantastic. It was like layered as hell. You basically, it was a bit like Lawnmower Man in that you were like living inside a sort of program. And you were having to shoot all these different enemies, and like you had to upgrade to be able to fight the next grade of enemies. Right. So it was leveling up all the time, like grinding, but like it felt good to grind. So it felt like real progress. So the only way to fight the next following boss in that was to upgrade until he was strong enough. Until it was like a pyramid, really. Like you were working your way up a hierarchy of different bosses and all had numbers. Like there was number 1. All the way up like from 9 to 1, so you'd fight number 9 first, you know what I mean? Right. And you'd have to basically progress through the ranks until you could finally take on the perfect 1. That's what it's called, perfect 1, I think. But it was really good, but it got some canny reviews, no? Obviously obscure because it was a 3DO game, you know? Yeah. But when you had Doom and Wolfenstein and that, which stuck to a certain idea, and you had this completely free roaming shooter, which there was no corridors in this, mate. It was just a free open world all the way. Right. And the world was quite big. Thing is, you had access to the whole world from the start, but there were certain bits locked off, like a stadium and that, depending on how high up the ranks you were. So a stadium was about rank 3, so you had to have killed quite a few of the bosses before that would open up. Right. And there was a labyrinth and that, a maze, so there was things you had to do there to open up. It had little RPG elements. I really liked it. Like, sold it in the end.
What was it called?
Immersionary.
Immersionary.
Yeah.
As in like immerse yourself in
Aye.
this immersionary world.
Well, I just thought it from. Well, it had two names. The Japanese version is called Perfect World,
Right.
and the world was called Perfect. I just thought, I felt like a film. Like, it's come out in 1995. Electronic Arts.
They had quite supported the 3DO quite a lot.
Aye. Well, Chip Hawkins.
Yeah.
Chip Hawkins. Former head of. Like it says, 3DO don't consider it a failed console. It's nowhere near like the SNES or the Mega Drive, but obviously what followed, obviously, some people consider the Saturn a failure, which I don't think it is.
Oh,
it's not.
I've got some love for the Saturn. I had one for a little while, but I never really spent much time.
Well, I've still got it. I've still got mine, and I love it. I've only got a couple of games, and I don't play it all the time, but it's nice to have it there. Like, I'll not get rid of that. When that dies, I'll get rid of it when the drive dies.
Is it the Jap one?
Eh?
Jap one?
No, I sold that long time ago. The white Japanese one, long time ago. With 20 years.
I remember that one when you had
with
that.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
They were class, loved them. Really well done conversions and all. I mean, you see in that, bear in mind, when that came out, it was only a couple of years after the actual arcade game. I know there were only 2 players, so you couldn't have a full 4-player game, but I mean, if you wanted near arcade perfect conversion in and beat them up, well, you couldn't get better than that,
Aye.
I mean, personally, I don't think the D&D games are the best beat 'em ups. I still prefer like Golden Axe 2 and Street Race 2 over them.
Yeah.
Because I think the 2 is your boss. I think the 2 complex, do you know what I mean? Which is, it's good because it means that they're quite faithful to the source material, you know what I mean?
Aye.
I mean, so if you were a massive D&D player, I think you could enjoy them as a so they did the perfect. They did exactly what they should do, but I just thought there was too. I'm not a D&D player, so some of the spells and that went over my head until I finally got hold of a game facts guide,
There's not many weapons pop up on this one, is there?
I don't know if we can hit. It looks like we're hitting them with a weapon.
You can hit, you are hitting them, but it just doesn't do much damage.
I don't know if everyone's got the same voice.
Aye.
10 seconds. Contestant 1.
Aye, they have. I think it's going to be a long fight. Oh,
Sorry, mate.
it's all coming over your side.
Might be dead to score. Feels sorry for me.
Aye.
This definitely seems to be hurting it though.
It
It's
is.
like Mutoid Man where you can't even hurt it off.
Aye, it just bounces off him, right? It was hurting Sinister as well.
No, I think it was, right? Oh. There you go, there's something for you.
I assume if you hit him in the head, it probably does a bit more damage.
Oh, snuck in there, like, and then still died with it.
Oh, I'll have that. Keep
No,
it
I'll say, go back to 3DO for a second though. there was a lot of creativity there as well, so there was a mix of good and bad software. There was very little in the middle, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought it was the extremes at both ends, so I said you've got your really good, 2 really great fighting games. Personally, I don't hate Way of the Warrior. It's a bit clunky and it's not great, but obviously...
I can't fire anything.
I can't.
Oh, that's dead, man.
But obviously, the video didn't have a Mortal Kombat game.
No.
So, and it was made by Naughty Dog, which I thought was great, their first game, Loved zombie soundtrack and that. So I say not a great game, but just something interesting like. Mark, look, you almost have enough keys.
How many keys for me?
Thought it was 10.
Maybe it's just a message that comes up every time.
Oh, probably is actually.
I haven't seen any more keys since I found that room, actually.
Have you noticed how we haven't even went to the studio this time?
Oh yeah, I went straight to the fight.
I don't know if it's just there's another couple of rooms and then the level ends. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
These might be the turtles here.
I think they are, right?
I think that's like
Yeah.
they are. See what it does?
Yeah.
It guns down, it sort of looks like more like a turtle shell and fires. We found the turtles.
We've already fought these. It's not the first time. It's taking more firepower now to kill them, right?
Yeah.
Water would die in one hit.
10 seconds.
Oh shit.
Contestant 1.
Yeah, supply of meat products, sir. It's meat set.
I like the three-way best, me, like.
Yeah, it's good. Grenade launcher for me. It just obviously spews grenades everywhere.
10 seconds.
There it is.
There it was. Doesn't last long.
Nah, they don't.
10 seconds. Contestant 1.
Oh, bastard. That's it.
You lose the weapon between stages, don't you?
No, you hang on to it for the start.
Ah.
You have enough
They-
these.
You've got enough keys, yeah. Oh, look what else is not coming up. No map.
Yeah, I know.
I'm hoping it's just ferrying us there. Maybe it might do that, might it?
Well, if
It might be just sort of guiding us into where we need to be now.
we don't get a map, well, the next opportunity we've got to go up instead. Because
Right.
like you said, you've got to go down, haven't you, to get to the boss.
Well,
So if we go up and head to the right, surely.
yeah, that might make sense because the boss definitely is down. So you'll go into the room and then you have to take the bottom exit after that to face the boss. So yeah. So we could be on the bottom layer now. Oh, we must be. Look, there's no. Oh, saying that no. We just
Yeah,
can't
you
see
can
the
go
door,
to
can we? I don't know if it's implying that we can't go through that. Because normally a door would be visible and it's not. I know there's blokes coming through it, but it's weird that we can't see the way. You know what I mean?
I don't think you ever can.
10 seconds.
Never really thought about it.
Contestant
No, I've never noticed. But I don't think you can anyway.
10 seconds.
Oh,
Contestant
enemies are so much quicker now, aren't they? How dare it get tougher?
Now, this is ringing a bell what we're fighting here, mind. Because in the walkthrough, it definitely mentioned fighting loads of these. Just loads of these. They've got a name, I can't remember what they call them again.
Thugs.
I don't know. I'm not in the book, they call them the razor heads.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I like calling them that, like. Because he said they're a gang, they're actually a gang who, like, took over the city, so they hired sort of tons of these razor heads, which are these blokes.
Skinhead.
To try and, mess things up a bit.
10 seconds.
Must have paid them a fair bit to come in with it. There you go, mate, there's a stick, and then kill him.
Yeah. You've got no hair, you can be a thug.
It's like Riot, the game.
Oh,
Yeah. But we can't talk about them things.
no.
Oh, there was a game like that. State of Emergency. That was.
Ah, yeah.
I was trying to beat them up, but didn't you have like loads of lights up quick? Sorry?
Was it the 4 Grand Theft Auto thing?
It was like early PS2 one. I remember people were like, it ended up with middling reviews, but people were really impressed because of like, you'd have like 100 sprites on screen or something.
They weren't spicy 3D models.
Well, that's all right. I'm still from. I live in 1991, man. All sprites to me.
Everything's just pixels. It's just pixels, I suppose, if you talk about how the screen looks.
Oh God.
You still live in a simulation.
I know. Rose tinted glasses. I love them, mate. I love them.
I've got blue tinted glasses. Does that count?
Right, here's a one then. So, Kill Instinct. Right. Those are silicon graphics, but that is sprites, though, isn't it? Because it's what's the word? It's pre-rendered sprites, isn't it? Kill Instinct.
Hold on,
yeah.
because the N64 version had to dumb down.
I know.
Didn't that use sprites instead of 3D?
I was sure there wouldn't be actual full 3D models in the arcade either, would there? Because they're not 3D, as in you can't see them from all angles. So why would you use a true 3D model? You would just use a sprite of the model, wouldn't you? Have I got it right though? Because I know I'm still understand this fully.
that makes the most sense.
Three-rendered
Given
sprites.
the age of the game, right?
Yeah.
But I can't. There's something telling us that. Oh, there's a key. No.
Did you get it?
No. There's something telling us that the N64 version, the dumbed down for gold, was that they had to use 2D sprites instead.
I have never heard of the N64. I heard just the backgrounds were dumbed down.
Oh, was it the backgrounds?
Yeah, because obviously it doesn't have a hard drive. But like it doesn't. It's not like you can put the backgrounds on disc, obviously, like they are in the arcade.
I had Killer Instinct Gold. No,
Oh, did you?
I can't remember.
They are different. I've looked at the game. Although they do a tremendous job. They do a great job. But you can. I mean, 2. I thought Killer Instinct 2. I thought both games' backgrounds are excellent. Really immerse you in the game.
Yeah.
In the second one, when you're on the ship and that, the spinal ship and that, with all the Harryhausen style skeletons doing the road, the slave ship and things like that, and the castle, Sabre Wolf's castle and that,
Yeah.
it just looks fantastic, like. And I remember seeing that stuff on KI Gold and seeing that it's
nowhere near as good.
yeah. So
Maybe it was the backgrounds are 2D in KI.
That's what I
instead
think
of
it is, yeah.
3D like they were in the arcade.
Now, I was looking at a game the other day again, right? You probably know it, but it's not very well known. And that, I mentioned it earlier. It's Avengers in Galactic Storm, right? So it's by Data East. It's a 2D fighting game, and that uses like pre-rendered sprites, I think.
I play that all the time.
Are you played it? Have you?
So I love it.
It's good, then. It is good.
I've never even fucking heard it.
No, we'll have a look when we get a chance to compare the graphics. Bear in mind, this game came out in '96, so the same year as KI2.
Yeah.
KI1 came out in '94, and have a look at the sprites and go, it's right, what we're doing
So
straight.
we want to stay up as high as we can, don't
Aye.
we?
Yeah.
Total carnage.
Eat my eyeballs, Mark. That's the boss.
The final boss.
Yes.
You'll need it.
So we never got a chance to go up though.
I don't think, no, I don't know what we had to do. There's no way of knowing. There's no way of knowing. We had to be high up somehow because to get to him we needed to go down. We needed to be able to go down at least.
Yeah, we never got the opportunity to go high.
I did not. It must have been something I had to do from level 3, but I had no way on.
Oh well, doesn't
That is
matter.
what it is.
Just kill us, dickhead.
Anyway, I'll tell you what it is. It's a couple of rooms with tons of girls instead.
Oh, is that
So you
it?
pick up loads of women instead of points or cars or toasters.
I'm married, I don't need any more.
I'm not. No. I couldn't have satisfied them all. There's about 5,000.
One's enough.
Unless, just don't, it's not making sense to me. For some reason, what's making sense to me is that you go into the pleasure dome after fighting him.
Maybe you do, right?
So I don't know, that might be wrong or something, like you might get to go down, so if we do, the game might not be over. If we do, take the bottom route though. I don't think you ever get to go up anyway, do you, in these two fights?
We haven't been able to go up yet.
I don't think we are. That's why it must have been something from an earlier world. Now mind, we didn't go back into the studio, didn't we? Level 3.
No.
There's no way of knowing though. He's dying fast, isn't he?
He is, aye.
Cool.
He's taking mercy on us because we've had to end you with the full
He loves
of
it.
game.
Oh, he said.
It is good, but I think it's one of those where after the second world, you probably want to turn it off.
Yeah, you've seen enough, I think, but again, I mean, at the time, right, you would have been wanting to see everything the game had to give you, and maybe then say, I'm not playing that for a couple of years, because it's a bona fide classic, obviously, still.
Oh. If you stay above him, you generally kind of hit you. I can't remember if he's got another form after this.
I don't know, I think that's it. I think he's dead. Wait there, let's see what it gives you. I remember thinking he's got exactly the same sort of forms as Mutoid Man. That's why I was a little bit disappointed in the way.
Oh, hello. Get off my presents.
You beat me anyway.
But I want to beat you further. Harder.
Well,
Beat you
well,
more.
Oh, damn.
You just pick up the landmines. They're worth more points.
No girls. I might still be able to go into the fabled.
Pleasure Dome. You're desperate to get in this Pleasure Dome, aren't you?
I want to. I want to put all on eBay.
Oh, look at all this. I was going to say, there's not more. Come on. Give me more gifts.
At this rate, we're going to have a heart attack amongst the gifts. We'll just be piled up on
I want to hit 2 million.
smiles on our faces. Any more? Right, wait there. Right, wait there. Is that just a minute? Nah. Never mind.
Nope, doesn't look like it. Unless you get it right at the end. And oh, Glenn, I'm going to hit 20 million.
I could have sworn and all, you know, that the pleasure domes were after the main boss, after the boss. Like, I've read about this before, that's how I knew about them.
Right.
So I don't know.
Well, we've got enough keys. That's for sure. Good meat.
From cow skulls.
Cow skull, sorry. That's where all the meat is. In the skull.
I had a steak. Just a cheap head cheese.
You can have steaks for life, Glenn, with that many cows.
Where you going to keep it on?
Oh, Glenn, look at your poor score.
I'll probably end up with type 2 diabetes by the time I eat all that shit.
Can you get type 2 diabetes from eating cows?
Probably. You can get type 2 diabetes by looking at fucking food wrong. Well, I don't think we have.
You have graduated to the elite ranks of the Smash TV Survivor.
However, you did not enter the pleasure dome.
You might get it at the end here.
Yeah, we should just play it again.
Yeah, let's go through it again until we get it. Should we just live stream it until we get it? We're playing Smash TV for 3 years until you can find the pleasure dome. The fabled pleasure dome.
That guide wasn't very good. Your guide was shit.
Yeah. Who was it?
Don't know. I'll give him a shout out if I remembered. Never mind.
It's a great game. Very good fun. But like I say, it's one of those where it's when you get halfway through the game in level 2 and I think you don't need to play anymore because
half an hour would have been alright if it was just, you know. Now, going back to the sequel, I think it's about the same length, so you might have thought, oh, well, it's a shorter game, only 2 bosses, you know, alright, fair enough.
No,
it's not. Oh, it's just more and more of up the screen and then you face 2 bosses. The first boss you fight quite early. So you've got about 40 minutes of no more bosses, if I remember right. That's what I saw on a playthrough.
I think I've played it to the first boss.
He's called Orcus, big green thing, aye?
Yeah. Aye, yeah, that rings a bell.
And then that's it. I went through the whole walkthrough and I couldn't see nothing more of interest, apart from lots of desert and that, until you get the final boss where, like it says, he has 2 main forms. Even more carnage, aye?
Coming soon,
and more
even
pleasure,
more carnage.
But you will never obtain.
For now, have some pleasure. Yeah, no way. Where's my pleasure dome? Checking you've won?
No. That's how
Hit our original. Oh, look at that. There's a shocker. 21 million, Glenn.
Missed it.
Missed it. Well, yeah, still a great game. Yeah, I'm going to give it a very fast review and I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10.
8 out of 10. It's always been a great playable game. Does outstates welcome, sorry, a little bit, but it's a classic of its day and I haven't played through for a long time, so although I won't be playing anytime soon again, I'm definitely
that'll do now for another 5
years. Through Smash TV again, so can't wait to come back with Total Carnage and hopefully it'd be nice to play through it and say, actually we'll think it's a bit better, but I don't think we will like it. So, but we'll see.
But once again, thank you very much everyone for joining us. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did stay till the end, well done. We will see you next time. Take care. See you soon.
Good night and God bless.
Bye.